Hey everybody, what's up? It's some type of artist, and this is my second time trying to record this. The first one just ended up so badly. I'm a mess. I'm a hot mess today, but we're doing this anyway. Oh no! She's gone. Who will we serenade with our accordion now? So, I don't know how many of you remember Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim was, I don't know if I would say it was pretty popular in the 90s, but it's definitely one of those, 90s characters from back in the day that kind of is never really quite made it into the modern era of gaming. But I always had a huge spot in my heart for Earthworm Jim too. So, whoop, we're not going there. Well, we're not starting that level yet. God, can we go back to the title screen, please? Thank you. Or this screen. Oh God, what a great Let's Play. So yeah, I had a huge spot in my heart for this game, and a few months ago I was actually trying to, oh, it's still on difficult, that's good. I actually I was playing this game a few months ago, and I thought, you know what, this might be a fun game to Let's Play, so why don't we do that? And then, I don't know, I got caught up in a cross-stitch project that was taking me quite a while, but, anyway, I'm here doing it now. Don't want to get really too into it. In fact, I don't even know if I should even be bringing it up in the first place, but I haven't been too good lately. Life's been super crappy, so I actually kind of want to record maybe a couple of Let's Plays lately to just try to help me take my mind off of things, so I figured now's what better time now than to do Earthworm Jim. And since I'm feeling so depressed anyway, Earthworm Jim is the weirdest kind of game to just kind of help you forget about your shit. So this is Jim. I don't know if you guys are unfamiliar with him or familiar with him. He's an earthworm. He has a super-powered suit. He fights weirdos. And I think that's all I remember. He's got a gun, like this, and he whips with his head. You can do either or. I think the whip is actually stronger. You just have to, like, you know, aim it. I've never done hard mode on this game before, so for shits and giggles, I guess we're gonna try to do hard mode here. He's got a lovely little buddy named Snot that lives in his backpack, and in this game you can swing from snot mucus-colored ledges like this, or you have a little snot parachute that can come up to help soften your blow. I actually had like a lot of trouble with this, they call it the snot swing, early when I was a kid. My sister actually, you know, taught me how to get the hang of it, which is like super weird because, I don't know, we did play games together and stuff, but she definitely didn't, you know, she definitely wasn't interested in games after a certain point in time, you know. It was both, you know, we were doing it because we were kids, and, you know, then she went and developed her own thing, and I developed my own thing. Well, I guess I didn't really develop any new thing, I just kind of stuck with games. But, Jim, this is a platformer kind of shooter game, but it's weird, because, like, this first level probably has, you know, it's the standard for what you can expect from the game, but, like, the first half of this game, I feel like, has, like, a different gameplay style in every level that I guess we'll see as we go on. So, in this one, I guess they just kind of get you used to some of these functions. You gotta bring this pig over here, because if you jump in, there, goldfish guy. That's Bob the goldfish. That's one of Jim's nemesis. He's usually guarded by this big bodyguard named, well, I don't know. There's a bunch of them, I guess, but I know his, like, main one that carries him around, at least in the cartoon, was named number 4 or something. There's actually oh, jeez. You take a lot of damage in hard mode. Well, I guess that means I'm just gonna have to do good. So, over here, this is one of, you know, Bob's... Oh God, he thought I was safe if I just stayed away. Those are Bob's, like, you know, muscles, because he's like a goldfish in a goldfish bowl. What's he gonna do? He's not gonna do nothing. Can't wait for the boss fight against him at the end of this level. It's so cool. So, you go over there. There's a lot of different kind of guns you can get in this game, too. You can see, like, in the lower left, I have this big house gun right now. I think it's called the Barn Blaster, and that's basically just like a screen nuke. You can use the shoulder triggers to switch between them. I really like the 3-finger gun that I have 1 ammo for, and I guess it drains it so fast that I just switched to my other gun. But homing ammo is my favorite one by far. It's just really convenient, and I love that it's a house. So, and I don't even need to aim, so it's perfect for being lazy. There's a bonus level up here. It's like the only bonus level in the game. Well, I guess actually that's not true, but I don't know. It's a weird game. I don't really know where to start with it, and I feel like I'm doing a horrible job at this, but I guess maybe it's a good thing I made a disclaimer. I'm not like feeling myself, so at least that can give you some kind of insight to why I'm just kind of all over the place. Although I don't know, being all over the place was kind of something I felt like I was in Darkwing Duck a little bit. Like Darkwing Duck, I don't really remember. No, I didn't mean to go in there. I wanted extra life. Shoot. And I can't go back to get it. Well, I'm just gonna have to be good at games. What a concept! That little icon I just picked up, it's a worm. And I don't know why it didn't show up earlier. Maybe because I reset the game, because I hated the first take I did of this. There's an Earth symbol, a worm symbol, and a Jim symbol in each level, and those are like the passwords. And I don't really know the point of them, because it's not like they save when you turn your game off. I guess if you get like a game over, or if you like reset the game like I did, they'll like you can use it to just get back to where you were if you got them. But you know, I don't really know what I'm gonna do in terms of that. If I'm taking damage like I am right now, maybe I should try to like go for them a little bit better, because I don't know, I may be getting game overs here. I guess we'll see. I just thought it would be kind of a more interesting play, because I'm usually pretty good at this game, so I just wanted a bit more of a challenge. And it looks like I'm draining ammo faster, too. I'm actually curious what the other, like, what do I say, like the differences between normal and hard mode are. You need 2 pigs for this one. And there's actually a secret snot swing thing over here, if I can get it. And I'd really like to, because there's a chip buddy over there. And I have no idea what a chip buddy is, but in this game it's like it looks like a sandwich with french fries in it. And there we go. And it brings your health up to 200%. Which is something I feel like I'm definitely gonna need. Especially against this first boss fight, because this first boss fight, let me tell you, it's quite a doozy. Bob the Goldfish. Can you imagine how difficult it would be to fight a goldfish in a bowl? Alright guys, so here it is. Bob the Goldfish, first level boss. He's actually really super hard. Fight! Mortal Kombat style. And, oh wait, it's just a cutscene. And we're done. I love it. Sometimes that anvil hits Jim right in the head, and it's so fun.
Well done.
Thank you, cow. Yeah, Earthworm Jim has like a big thing with like cows. So after every level, cows will say "well done." All right, this level is the first. It still plays out more or less the same as the first one, except you have unlimited ammo with this like, I don't know, this drill gun, which has this awesome shading effect on Jin that I really would like to make a perler out of sometime. But you got a time limit here. I forget what happens if you run out of it. Maybe we'll see it. I think you just... I don't think you lose a life. I think, like, an earthquake happens, and you just take a ton of damage. But let's try to avoid that. So you gotta dig through all this dirt going up and collect these stopwatches, and it'll reset the timer back to 90 seconds. Which, is pretty cool. It's not like... I was actually a little concerned that it maybe would have been shortened to like 60 seconds or something like that. Because I don't feel like there's ever like a point in here when, is that high enough? I think that's high enough. Yeah. I don't think there's ever like a point in here where, you know, you're really hurting for time too much. Like maybe you'll start like getting down to like 30 seconds, but like if your timer was set to 60. That would have been tough. So you might have noticed those like little blue atom things I pick up, those refill your health. But if you have over 100% health, they're not going to refill it. So like, I'm trying to think of like a good comparison. It's like a system where you get like ooh, shoot. Oh god, that took out. Oh well, whatever. It's like a system where you get like bonus health points, but like they don't restore. All they are just like bonus health points. It's kind of like that, except in Earthworm Jim it's kind of weird because it's like it's so much you'd think, you know. Oops. You'd think that it would do a little bit more, but whatever. We're just gonna have to do our best here. By the way, I love this music so much. Like, this music is probably, like, the thing I remember most about Earthworm Jim 2. I don't think I was, like, particularly stuck in this level a lot, but I don't know. It's such a mellow kind of track, you know? A little mellow, a little mysterious. And I don't know. It's kind of, like... Earthworm Jim does a lot of weird stuff, but I think it does a lot of cool stuff sometimes, too. So, oh shoot, we're low on time. When did that happen? Crap. I didn't even notice. Oh my god. Did that take out 100%? I gotta find another clock. Well, I guess I don't really need to find another clock now, but... God damn, that took out a lot, man! Yeah, so this what was this? This level's called, like, Lorenzen's Soil. Just, like, a play off of that movie, Lorenzo's Oil. I remember we watched that in my freshman science class. I forget what the actual science part was to it, but... I don't know. I was a freshman in high school. I don't remember really being that intrigued by it. It was, like, one of those movies where they, like, give you... you know, paperwork to fill out, so you gotta, like, you can't even just, like, not be interested in the movie, you have to pay attention to it, and it's like, I'd rather just, like, do the class. Or, well, I don't know about that. You know, having a movie on in class is always fun, just because, I don't know. I guess you don't have to talk or anything, you don't have to feel, like, pressure to, like, raise your hand or anything. It was always such a pain in the ass in class when, like, the teacher wanted you to, like, answer questions, and she'd keep on asking for, like, people to, like, you know, who knows the answer to this, and, like, whether they didn't know or they just didn't want to talk or whatever, it was always, like, awkward for me, because, like, I knew a lot of the answers, not, like, everyone, but, like, there were definitely times when, like, I kind of felt like I was the only one raising my hand, and it was, like, doing me no favors, because I was already, like, a super big nerd, and, like, I didn't need, like, you know, to have that, like, teacher's pet stigma on me as well. God damn, I'm gonna run out of time again. Man, hard mode, man, it's kicking my ass so hard. But I don't know, I'll welcome the challenge, I guess. Let me guess, there's a clock, like, right above me, too. Guess we can see how much damage it does. It does 75% damage, so... I... God, and again, I'm, like, right... Oh, I think I can go through here. I don't know if I should be wasting time with it. Oh, well, I'm glad I did. I got, like, a super atom. I guess that's what that's called. I used to always just think that was, like, a miniature gun of, you know, my main gun, but it's just, like, a red atom. But I gotta, like, I don't know, maybe I should have done a practice run of this before, but whatever, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. God damn, those little maggots are just, like, oh, there's a chip buddy! I do want that chip buddy. Gotta use the snot parachute to get it, though. But, yeah, I always just, like, really hated that in class. I just kind of wanted, I don't know, because it's even, I felt like it was even more awkward, just like waiting for in silence, because there's like that moment where it's like the teacher's just like looking around the whole class and like no one's saying anything, and it's just like dead silence, and you're like waiting for somebody to speak up, and no one is, so she just, like, answers the question for you, and then she, like, does it again. When she does it, like, a few times in a row, it's, like, it's weird, because, like, some teachers just get, like, mad at it, and it's like, okay, we're not paying attention then? And it's like, oh, thank God. I was gonna say, oh, excuse me, I got that stopwatch. I think the timer should reset. But, yeah, like, I remember one time, I had a teacher that got so mad, she just, like, stopped the lesson and said, okay, pop quiz time, because you guys aren't paying attention. Which, I don't know how that benefits for anybody, because, like, if what you say is true and we're not paying attention, we're all going to fail the quiz. Like, how is that going to make you look? Because I'm sure teachers have, like, you know, if their students are failing, they're going to get in trouble too. But I don't know. I'm not a teacher. I was going for teaching at some point during college. In my community college, I like, oh, well, we're at the boss. So this is Lorenzen, I guess. He's a giant larva that rides a unicycle. Because 90s. And, oh wow, he does quite a bit of damage too. But you know what? What doesn't do quite a bit of damage to you in this game anymore? I'm super glad I got that chip, buddy. Ah, damn. So you can either, like, shoot him with your gun from, like, afar. The gun has, like, such a weird aim to it, because, like, you can just, like, shoot in its general direction. And not just this gun, like, any gun. And you'll, like, still hurt them if they're, like, somewhat close. So you don't actually have to be, like, in the radius of, like, the gun's animation for the bullets. But, like, shoot, man. We better do this. Can't be losing a life this early. Can't lose a life in, like, level 1, man. It's level 1. Oh, crap. We're gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna die. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. No! I died, guys. Hot damn. Funky. Do I have to hit you or what? Come down there. Oh, okay. Oh, and I don't even have the chip, buddy. Damn it. Shoot. God damn. Okay, I'm gonna have to shut up and concentrate. Oh my god, it doesn't help that, like, all these maggots, like, fly off. Oh my god. Oh man, should I just do this over or just do normal? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to even finish the game with this. I should have done, like, definitely should have done a practice run or something like this first. Oh god. Shoot, man. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, and I didn't even collect all, like, the Earthworm Jim symbols in this level either, so it's like, I can't even come back here even if I got a game over. I don't know. If I do beat this boss, I'll, like... I know I can get all the letters in the next level, so I might just... Holy crap. I might just do that afterwards. I can't even, like, stay close. Oh my, he, like, turns around when you whip him, too. So it's like, oh my goodness. It's brutal. It does so much damage. Oh my god, it does so much damage. And the maggots, there's so much. He, like, spins around all the time. I can't do it. I can't do it, guys. I can't do it. I don't even remember what the game over screen in this game looks like, but I guess I'm gonna be getting it. Oh god, so since I am getting a game over, let's just say we'll cut back here to when I, you know, do normal mode, I guess. Because God, I guess it was a little too ambitious to do hard mode without ever trying it before. I honestly thought, like, what could possibly be so difficult about it? Like, maybe they raised the damage done, but that's about it. Oh, I can continue as well. Where does it leave me if I do yes? Is it just going to be the start of the level again? Probably. Alright, guys. It is the start level. Tell you what. I'm gonna meet you back here when I finish, I'm gonna reset the console and do normal. Hang on, because I don't know, I don't want to do all the commentary for the first level again. So, hang on a tick. Hey everybody, I'm back on normal mode now. And geez, normal mode's a hell of a lot easier. In fact, I almost want to say it's a little too easy, but I don't know. Earthworm Jim does have its share of challenges. Yes, he only does 20 now instead of the, you know, what was it before, 30 or 40? Oh geez, he still turns around a lot though. Yeah, I don't know, but god, he went down so much faster. Okay, let's go on to the next level, and then I think that one's gonna call it a video, because this next level, I don't know, I usually hear universal praise for Earthworm Jim 2 whenever it does come up online, but I do know I have heard people say they're not a fan of the Puppy Love levels. So Puppy Love is the first real type of, like, different type of level. You're stuck in this little square here. This is Peter Puppy. He's like Earthworm Jim's friend. He's a sidekick in the cartoon. I don't know if he doesn't really have a sidekick in the games though. And psy-crow over here has kidnapped all of his puppies from, I don't know if they're his puppies or his like little brothers or whatever, but we have to use this giant marshmallow to bounce them over back to Peter. And Peter is usually a nice dog, but when he gets mad, he gets pretty frickin' mad, so if we miss too many puppies, he comes and attacks us, and that will probably happen, but yeah, the Earthworm Jim symbols are very easy to get in this one. The hitbox for the marshmallow is a little bit weird. It's not too bad when you're doing stuff like that, but I mean, spoiler alert, there are 3 different levels worth of these puppy games, and the later ones really get kind of tight with how close you need to be, so, but we'll see that as it goes along. But yeah, eventually psy-crow will throw a bomb, and you gotta bring that over back to Peter, and he'll, like, realize it's a bomb, and he'll yank it back out of his chimney, and then just throw it back at psy-crow, and this goes on for about 4 rounds, I think. I think it's 5 rounds on difficult mode, but we're not doing that, which is... You know what, I'm not gonna lie, I do really like these stages a lot. There is... When, like, he starts throwing a whole bunch of them, there is, like, a fun kind of rhythm to doing them. So I would be interested in seeing what they would be like, but oh well, it's not the biggest thing. It's not the biggest concern in the world. But that hard mode, man, what a great first episode of failure. I'm gonna have to. Well, you know what? It kind of motivates me to go and play Earthworm Jim 2 a little bit more to see if I can get better at hard mode. Because I have played this game many times as a kid, and quite several times then as an adult as well. Yeah, it's interesting. I have the Sega Genesis version when I was a kid, and years later when I was, you know, looking at YouTube more, and I found an Earthworm Jim 2 Let's Play, someone had said, like, you know, the sound quality in the Super Nintendo one is a lot better, and I couldn't really remember, but my Sega Genesis, it's weird for me to hook up because I don't really have, like, the proper AV cables. I have to, like... We used an RF switch for it when we were a kid, which is like this dumb kind of thing that connected to the cable, and you like have to like switch it to channel 3 or 4 to like play the game. And I could still do that for the very rare occasion that I bring my Sega out. But in terms of recording, it's just not going to happen. But either way, it is still kind of inconvenient to set up, so I just ended up buying a Super Nintendo cartridge online a few years ago, and honestly, I can't really say if one version has better sound quality than the other. I guess that's just gonna have to be something I play them back to back to find out, or maybe there's a video online that compares them. But I do really like the Super Nintendo sound card, sound chip, whatever you want to call it, so it's no big deal to me. But yeah, we're 1 puppy away from getting attacked by Peter. Well, we're just gonna get attacked by Peter. So Peter transforms into this giant monster dog and attacks He transforms it into quite a bit more in the cartoon, I remember. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of Peter's design in the cartoon. I like him better as this, like, lavender kind of puppy here, but, like, in the cartoon, he's kind of, like, more... I don't know, they gave him, like, a shirt, and he just kind of seems more like a Disney-looking puppy, if that makes sense. But, oh, we're done.
Well done.
Thanks, cows. So anyway, that was... Oh, God, what a first episode. And, God, what a second episode. This is the next... I'm not gonna lie. This level here, weirdest level in the entire game. So, we're gonna have to come back to that and explain what the hell is going on here in the next one. So, I'll see you guys later.